The Diablo 4 server slam is coming to a close, and I just wanted to give a recap on my experience and what I thought about the server slam. And what I have to say is that if the launch of Diablo 4 goes as smooth as this server slam went, it will have to be one of Blizzard's best launches in history. I had no issue getting onto the server even at peak times, minor wait times, so I'm really happy with that aspect of it. Because this was called a server slam, I was really expecting to have to wait in queues. Now, with that said, we'll have to see at the end how many people actually logged into the server slam to see if their servers were actually slammed, if there were a ton of people and it was handled well, and if not, then launch might not go as smooth as this. But I think that was the purpose of this, and I was super happy with that aspect of it. So during the server slam, I played a rogue, which I had not gotten the chance to play during the 2 open beta weekends. Loved playing the rogue, at least to level 20. So in terms of the build that I ended up playing, I went with a ranged rogue using Heartseeker as my generator, rapid fire as my core ability. I had dash to give me some extra movement and mobility in combat, which I really liked. I really liked concealment. I used it a lot just to gain extra energy to keep using rapid fire. I also liked the rune subverting stealth, so whichever ability you used whenever you broke your concealment, which I typically used rapid fire, it would make the enemies vulnerable, so I would basically just deal 20% more damage, which was really nice. And then for the imbuement skill, I went with Shadow Imbuement. I really liked this ability because it kind of gave rapid fire some area of effect damage. Basically what it does is whenever you killed an enemy that was under the effect of the Shadow Imbuement, they would explode and then spread that shadow to everything around them, which would then cause them to take damage, and it just made it so you could crush large packs of smaller enemies. I also ended up getting Cold Imbuement from an item, and I would use that alternating with the Shadow Imbuement. The Imbuments make it so your next 2 abilities, which for me would be either Rapid Fire or Dash, basically do extra damage. They would do either Shadow damage or cold damage, depending on the Imbuement that you got. And that's as far as I could really get in the tree at level 20. Now, in terms of items, I really like the drop rate better in this version of the game than in the open beta. In the open beta at level 25, if you watch my recap of that, I had all legendary items for every single slot. And this at level 20, I have a few, which I think is appropriate for being a level 20 character. So I think this is the correct drop rate. I'm looking forward to playing this version of the game on release. As in terms of what I did, I killed a shovel once so that I could get the mount trophy and just focused on leveling and experiencing the game, seeing what worked so that I'm prepared for release in about a month. Did you play the server slam? Let me know in the comments what you thought, and thanks for watching.